Alright, so right now I just welded up the passenger side seat brackets and stuff. Still not done. Tying it up. This is the driver's side. This is what I have over here. So I'm making this exactly the same. I've got everything pretty much all lined up here. I'll show you how it looks before I start welding. Everything's solid. So this is just like a match of that side. I gusseted the sides, and I'm actually using this as my seat bracket on this side. That's where the bolts are gonna. I'm gonna actually weld the bolts. They're grade 8, 3/8 bolts that I'm using. And then this side, I just fit this piece and I notched it up and everything. And it's going in right here. I just gotta square it off and make sure it's aligned, but it's all notched up, nice and pretty. Alright, so I kind of tied up the passenger side seat mounts and all that. Now I moved to the back, doing like a rear jacking location. This car is gonna be like super low, as y'all have seen from, like, you know, it being a roller or whatever. It's gonna be really low. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making like my parachute mount / jacking location and fuel cell holder type thing. So what I've got is this bar. I just cut a window out of it. It's gonna go right here up on this 2x3, and then it's gonna, that's where the parachute mount's gonna go, up here. Okay. And then on the bottom, that's gonna be my jacking location. And then I'm gonna have bars coming from these frame rails. I go from the frame rail down to this jacking location. So the fuel cell can sit on that, and I can, you know, strap it to that or whatever. But I just wanted to have something solid back here for, you know, if I wanted to jack the car up without, you know, having to go up on ramps just to get a jack underneath it. I can at least jack from the back now and get the back up so I can get another jack under the rear end. So that's what I'm doing right now, building that, trying to get everything settled for you know, everything to go in. Fuel cell, parachute mount, jacking location, all in one. I don't know. It's just an idea I had, so I don't know. So y'all check it out. So that's how it fits right now. Get the little window out of there. Should be good. Alright, so what's up, guys? Show you what I got going on. Alright. Here we are. We're in the back. I'm making the parachute mount right now. Just show you this side. The light's probably bad behind here. So this right here, I just have it tacked up right now. I'm gonna weld it solid. Well, I should probably do that before I weld this up, huh? So this is gonna go right here. It's gonna be a jacking location. It's gonna be hidden by the bumper. If it's not perfect, like I just kind of eyeballed it, it's gonna be hidden, you know, for the most part. But then it's also gonna be the parachute mount, and I'm gonna run 1 inch. I'm gonna run 1 inch round tubing from like here to the actual frame rails. I was gonna go underneath, but I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna go from like right here down and like have the actual fuel cell sitting real low. So whenever you open the hatch, the fuel cell sitting like flush with the frame rails. So I guess I'm gonna finish welding this up real quick, weld it solid, and then I can tack it in, or I'll probably go ahead and weld it solid also. That's where I'm at. Alright, so give you a little peek of what it looks like now that I just finished it up. Alright, so here it is. Got that going outside. Welded that all up. Welded this up. And then I just cleaned it all up with a wire brush, like my grinder with a wire deal going on there, so I can spray this all up. And then I'm gonna run 1-inch round tube from here to the frame rails to give it that real good strength. Yeah, this would definitely be real strong. So, pretty psyched. Parachute mount. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna have a flip down license plate, and so I can put my parachute in whenever I know I'm gonna be running like quarter-mile stuff, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna go over, you know, 150, 160, whatever the regs are on having a parachute. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know it'll be up over that with the setup I'm wanting to do. So that's in. Jacking location also, so it hangs down, but the bumper cover itself, you know, it hangs down a little bit, and then I'll probably trim it, and I'm gonna put a diffuser back here anyway, so it might be sticking through the diffuser a little bit, and it'll just be something a little different, something nobody else really has. There's a lot of like drift cars that have like a rear or front jacking location, but it's kind of on the outside in place of their bumper. This is just different, something, I don't know. I thought it would be cool just to have something else, so I don't have to, you know, drive up on ramps or something like that just to get a jack under my car, or like, you know, have to put my car over a ditch just to get under it. Something like that. Something a little different, something cool. Thank y'all for checking it out. Next thing is probably going to be a fuel cell mount, and I need to order my fuel cell.